And welcome back to the studio here at the main ring at the Royal Manx Agricultural Show. We are getting well into day 2 now, and although the sun and the blue sky has joined us, it is very much feeling like summer. We're going to talk about winter. We're going to talk about the Christmas Tractor Run because I'm joined in the studio now by Hayley and Charlie, Christmas Tractor Run organisers. Hello.
Hello. Thanks for having us.
Thanks for joining me. How are you finding the show so far this weekend?
Really good. It's a real highlight in the calendar for all countryside people, so I think the weather's been really perfect for them this year. It's been kind. You know, there was a bit of storm in the week, wasn't there, and we were worried how the weather would be, but this afternoon Knockalo's showing itself off beautifully.
Yeah, just look how glorious it is. It's absolutely cooking, isn't it?
It is.
Nice.
The blue sky now, absolutely stunning.
Yeah.
And speaking of highlights in the calendar, we're going to talk about the Christmas Tractor Run, of course, which I think is probably one of the most joyful events I have ever witnessed. Tell us about it. Tell us about the tractor run.
So this year we're going for, the date is the 6th and 7th of December. So we've switched it up a little bit this year, and we're going to go for, traditionally we do it on a Friday and a Saturday night, as people know. But we're going to go for a Saturday night and a Sunday night. So we're going to switch that around a bit. Hayley will go into a bit more detail.
Yeah, we are. Last year the weather forced our hand a little bit. We had our first postponement. Instead of being on Saturday night, we went to Sunday. It's something that we had secretly been hoping to trial for a few years. But we hadn't quite managed to get there, so the fact that the weather has forced our hand a little bit has worked out in our favour. So we're going to give the South the opportunity to experience Saturday night. Friday gets a little bit rushed, people rushing home from work, and it's quite an early start. It suits our members as well, so we're going to go Saturday down the south of the island and try something new with the Sunday early evening approach as well, with potentially some very slight route changes as well. I don't really know how much I can say.
Yeah, no, be careful. Yeah,
give us some exclusives.
Like brand new exclusive information. Yeah, so there's a little tease, and there'll be more information following on that as we work through our processes and get everything signed off and as we need to do. So. Yeah,
there's lots of work to do still, isn't there, before it's finalised completely? But it's not a small amount of work.
I can imagine there is a lot that goes into planning an event like this. But brilliant that you kind of had the trial run last year of changing the dates as well. The weather, unpredictable weather, working in our favour.
Yeah, we were so lucky last year as well, and it just really cements for us that the public are so behind us. Everybody on the island is so invested. We chat to all sorts of people about it from all different walks of life. I was chatting to somebody on the aeroplane the other day at patient transfers. I had to head away for a hospital appointment, and we got on the subject of Christmas Tractor Parade, and it was the feedback there from all walks of life. We were kind of aiming at country people to begin with, weren't we, and children, but these were older people saying it's a real highlight for them to just share in the ethos of the event. It's real community spirit, isn't it?
It pulls absolutely everybody in, isn't it? It's amazing in that respect, and you know, we couldn't do it without all the help we get as well. It's not just us two that do it, but you know, we sort of, I know we get a lot of the early work done, but there's a lot of help when we get run up to the event, isn't there?
There is. It's a huge team.
You know, it's
huge
a
team
young
effort.
farmers event, and it's absolutely. We couldn't do it without any of the help from other people outside the young farmers as well. You know,
and we're really fortunate as well that what started out as an event for our members, this is our 8th year. The first year we ran this event, we didn't think the public would be behind us at all. We raised £750 for local charities in buckets that would sort of scab together on the way. People were sort of throwing money at us, weren't they, on the way round. And now, last year we raised over £19,000. So over the course of the tractor parade now, our cumulative total is sitting just over £90,000. So
90,
could be a really special year this year to get over that real £100,000 figure, which is incredible. But that is just a real byproduct of the event, really. We're keen that it is a community event and that everybody gets to enjoy it.
Yeah, and it's something that everyone can get involved with without, you know, there's no cost to it to anyone. If you want to enjoy it, come and enjoy it as much as you can.
Yeah,
it's about promoting local agriculture as well, and all the good things that we do. You know, farmers are the backbone of a lot of the countryside, and that's, you just promote it. It's good.
Yeah, bringing everyone together, celebrating the agriculture, raising money for charity.
Well, otherwise it's a long time in the calendar, because you've got the Southern Show that everybody looks forward to, which is then followed on by the Royal Manx Show, and then we quite often say in our house, don't know if you're the same, that it's practically winter now. You get to the August bank holiday, and then winter's here. And as a farming community that are spending a lot of time working alone outside in miserable weather, having the Christmas Tractor Parade to look forward to is a real highlight now as well, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's incredibly important item in the countryside calendar, and equally within the whole island community.
Yeah, it's a community event, isn't it now, which is really nice, and you just see by the amount of people we have out, spectating. It's amazing. Like, it just grows and grows and grows every year.
Yeah, I feel like having it towards the beginning of December as well really kicks off the festive celebrations.
Yeah,
I
people
feel like
say that
Christmas
to us.
officially starts
We used to
once
use
you've done the
that as
tractor
our
run.
tagline, didn't we? That we used to have the Coca-Cola Christmas truck.
Yeah, that's
We've
right,
got
yeah.
our Isle of Man
That's the
version
Manx
of it.
version.
Yeah.
It signals that Christmas is really here. When we're picking the date, we're quite careful. We don't want to go too early. We don't want to be too late and hit Christmas party season, and people have got other things. All of our volunteers will be out of action then. But
I think if we went October, it'd be a bit early, wouldn't it, for Christmas start?
Yeah, don't talk
Maybe
about that.
ever so slightly, ever so. And also, you would probably have to be rushing quite a lot to get it out in October, right?
Oh, yeah,
I
we
imagine
wouldn't,
there's a lot. There's a lot of preparation.
We'll be
that
rushing on
goes
the night
into it.
running up to it. So
Yeah, we won't talk about that too much. Otherwise, if Stuart's listening somewhere here around the fields, we'll be getting stressed out.
Yeah, he won't be happy with us.
Yeah, we've got a lot of. The planning starts the night after we finish. You know, we capture as much feedback as we can. Think about our new ideas then.
We get some planning at the debrief, don't we, as well?
Yeah.
Debriefs we have with the different stakeholders that are involved in the event.
There's a huge amount of stakeholders involved in the event now as well, you know.
So how long does the planning for that event take then? Does it pretty much start for the next one as soon as the current one is finished?
Sometimes before.
Wow.
Yeah, sometimes we're already thinking in October, we should have done this or we should have done that, and we haven't got the opportunity, you know, the window is shut for us changing things.
Yeah.
We're incredibly lucky that we've got great support from the Isle of Man Constabulary.
Yeah.
We couldn't run the event without them now, so we work really closely with those guys, taking in feedback about, you know, we'll look at planning ahead for road closures, road works, temporary traffic lights that might be up. Every temporary traffic light that pops up, once we've submitted our plans, we have to write a traffic management plan and a risk assessment for it and have it manned when the tractors come through and things like that. So, the paperwork is...
It's massive,
It's a
isn't
lot,
it?
but
Yeah,
for-
but it's
for-
good.
for
It's
good
worth. It's well
reason.
worth it,
Yeah,
isn't it?
yeah.
You know, it's when we're raising money for charity, it's always good, isn't it?
Absolutely, and it could potentially be a very big year for the charity fundraising. That's so
Yeah.
exciting, isn't it? That's going to be a big moment. Are you planning anything to celebrate if you hit that milestone?
I know, yeah, no, it's an idea. I'm sure we can do something. Yeah.
I think we're just so thankful that we can, it's a sign that the event is popular, that the public continue to put their hand in their pocket. And we always say, don't we, we've got young families ourselves.
Yeah.
People can't afford to spend loads at Christmas. It's nice that you can come along to this, enjoy it. If you've got some pennies to throw in the bucket, people seem to enjoy that. But then we're really well supported by lots of local companies as well that like the event, like the ethos of it, and they want to support. And equally, what we found as well is that charities that we've raised money for previously, they've enjoyed being involved so much that then they come out and volunteer for the next charity, so they're almost paying it forward as well, which is really, really special that they've enjoyed it so much. They still want to be involved, they still want to have a tractor with their banner on it, and then they're volunteering for the next charity that's benefiting from the event just because they've loved it so much. So these are all really good signs
it's good
to
vibes,
us,
isn't
something
it?
that it kind of gives us the motivation to keep going with it, which once we get bogged down in paperwork near the time, we sort of say, that's the last one, not next year's. Next year's not happening, but we enjoy it at the time.
It seems like it's just going to continue to get bigger and again more joyful. Like I said at the beginning, I think it's honestly one of the most joyful parts of the calendar, and we've been having some images pop up on the screen as we've been speaking. We're talking about the little ones. It's so magical to kind of see that coming through again, especially so close to Christmas. It's just such a brilliant event. And I know you said mostly done by volunteers as well, so if there is anyone watching or listening who wants to get involved this year, where can they find you? Where can they dedicate their time?
Please drop us a message at Isle of Man Young Farmers Facebook page, probably the easiest, and then we'll pick that up from there. Either Bryony, Sophie or ourselves will pick it up and
we've
get back
got
to you.
an incredible group of volunteers with a real variety of skill sets, so that could be from collecting money, putting up signs and posters. It could be giving us some support with our risk assessments and things like that as well. You know, we're open to all kinds. Anybody
help,
that wants to help in any way, we'd love to hear from them, because it just shares the load and makes it all a little bit easier and helps the event keep going year after year.
Even the littlest bit of volunteering it helps take a load off, doesn't it?
Yeah,
or just
absolutely.
advice sometimes is helpful as well.
Yeah,
You know?
advice is really helpful, because the constructive feedback that we get from people, because we can get very in the track of this is how things work, but it's nice to be able to chat to people and have you thought about doing it like this, or that might work quite well for you. It's really, really helpful for us. We really appreciate it.
Well, I can't wait to see it. Thank you so much for coming in and chatting to us. Again, it feels a little weird talking about Christmas with the blue sky and the sunshine, but it will be here very, very soon, right? It always creeps up on us, so I can't wait to see it. Thank you so much for joining us. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Beth.
And from tractors to cars, we're now going to see what happened yesterday when I went and sat in the smallest car in the world, the Peel 150. We're outside at the Peel P50 stand now, and I just sat in the world's smallest car, didn't I?
You certainly did.
It was brilliant. Tell me about it.
So it was built in 1964, the little red one behind us. That would have cost you £199 in 1964. Today, if you're lucky enough to find one for £100,000, I recommend that you buy it. They're fetching over £100,000.
Absolutely incredible. It's certainly cosy in there.
It is cosy. Yeah.
And we also have the slightly bigger one to the right as well.
Yes, it's called the Trident, a two-seater one. Similar sort of price, but you know, if you've got a boyfriend and once he's in there, he can't escape.
Lock him down. They look like something that cartoon characters would drive around in. I absolutely love them.
Yeah, and what we're doing, we're actually running a little competition for £1 a go, and the little Trident will take the lucky winner around Peel, and we'll go down to the breakwater, have a coffee or an ice cream or whatever, so they get to experience what it was like to own one of these little vehicles. So come down and have a go.
So cool. You're running that this weekend here at the show.
Yeah, just this weekend. And also we have a little sweetie competition. We've got 2 jars of sweets, and there's some money in the jar as well, so you can win sweets and money for £1 a go again.
Incredible. So come down and check it out and sit in the car like I did.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. As you can see from my face on that VT, I absolutely loved sitting in the Peel P50, a proper novelty, absolutely brilliant. So, hey, if you've got a spare £100,000 and you can find one, then maybe grab one for yourself. There's still plenty to come this afternoon across the whole showground. Again, do make sure you go down and check out the Peel P50 if you haven't seen it already. And of course, plenty more to come on the main ring behind me, all leading up to the Grand Parade and the Supreme Championship. We're going to take a look at the schedule and what's to come on the screen now, and make sure you are staying tuned because we're going to be bringing you all of the updates across the rest of the afternoon.